didn't know you were in here. You doing all right?
Yeah.
All right.
What's up, man?
How you doing?
Good.
I wish I could do this.
No, you don't. I wish I couldn't do it.
Why?
Because it looks fun, but
I just meant as like exercise, but I can't.
everybody in here probably, more than 70% of the people in here probably started going, I should go for exercise. Grab that black one right over there. Cool, yeah. Hey. 10 seconds. Nice. But you know, even though it's boxing, you're still in a sense acting. When I say that, it's a fight, but they're acting like they're trying to kill each other. Or, you know what I mean? That's the idea. I'm trying to knock you out, and the ref's there to stop me, but it's a self-defense situation. Nobody's going to be there to pull me off you. So at the end of the day, they have big pillows on their hands, and they're, you know, even these guys right now, they're pretending like they're about to kill each other. Not. But that's the idea. The idea is we're saying, hey, look, we're gonna practice. If we were in combat or in a dark alley, what's gonna happen if it's my hands versus your hands? And that's what they're saying. So it's just one of those things. You got to make a commitment to that. So it's like pretend at a certain level, and that's what he's got to do. Is just kind of like, you know, become a fighter. You know. Your first round. This is your first day of your sparring camp. As I mentioned, you got 4 weeks. What I want you to do right now is work on patient and work on landing that left hook. Work on that jab. Just be patient. Work the jab. Make him chase you a little bit more rather than setting your feet. Every time you set your feet, that's when he's getting you. When you set your feet and you start bobbing and weaving, that's when he's catching you. Float a little bit more. I want to see some deep breaths. Just control. Take over. Be the teacher. Go, go, go.
Double up on your jab. Or one on jab. Double up, triple up on your jab. Going backwards, go inside. Just go one long jab. Double up, triple up. He's listening. Why don't you? Get your right hand over the top of the jab. Over the jab. Go ahead. You're free.
All right, cool. All right, so now I need you to slow it down. Cool? Isaiah don't play. Cool? The guy you last was your warm-up. You're about to turn around. I don't know who you're going against. Isaiah's a bad dude. So that doesn't mean you can't beat him. But jab and move and hit when you hit. Cool? You're better and you're faster than him. And I just don't know if you're going to be able to figure it out in one round. Got it? You're better and faster than him. And you got to move. Go. Yeah, a lot of people have to do those. They have to do those point sparring things or like tough man contests to get experience.
Yeah.
If they don't have a bunch of people that love them, they'll punch them in the face as hard as everybody will here. We'll figure it out. I think so. I'm going to hug you. You're going to hate it.
You can't hug too hard. I'm nursing an injury. Thank you. How are you?
I'm good. What's new?
Not much.
Yeah. She's doing it? Alright, I'll give you the tour. Restroom, front desk, ring. No, here's another ring, which is cool. And then they have all the bags, so you can come in a little bit early and like hit the bags, or after you do your sparring, you can move around. And then like they have a cool spot back here. If you want to come back here and, you know, James likes you. If you want to jump rope, James prefers you do it outside. But if you have to do it inside, do it inside. But he prefers that you go out here. So it's kind of like just one of those things. But out there, shadow boxing, they do classes out there, flip the tires, all kinds of bullshit. But man, at a good hour, it's pretty packed in here. But you know, it's just this, like any other gym, is a good time. Like 3 or 4 in the pros usually get in here, so it's not too crowded, and get their work, man. I usually come back here, I should probably jump rope for like 15, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, and just watch everything and just absorb it. And then whenever James is ready, he tells me I'm ready to spar, and I go in. It's that easy. Yeah. A minute and a half to find out if you really want to do this. Cool. I mean, it's really that easy. This is the spot. These guys are fighters. Cool. This is not like what you've seen before. It's not Muay Thai wannabes. It's not Jiu-Jitsu black belts. These guys are here to just get better at their art and make each other better at their art. Some days you're the hammer, some days you're the nail. Some days you're the hammer, some days you're the nail, and it goes round around too. Some rounds you're the hammer, some rounds you're the nail. Stay confident, work on your jab, and work on moving. Got it? You're boxing now. Cool? You can outbox anybody. You can win a lot of Muay Thai fights. That makes sense? Cool? That's kind of what you want to do. You just want to relax and breathe. Trying to work on your fatigue, control your endurance, but you're here to work on your movement and just work on your jab. You're trying to move. You're not trying to blast this guy. You get blasted, blast him back. Don't think you're here to go light. Cool? You're here to get better at boxing. You're also here to keep a pace, just like a sparring pace. I suggest you get ready at your jab. How you feel? You warm? You got a little sweat going? Oh yeah, you got a little sweat going? Whatever corner we'll get in, I got Vaseline. One thing I do over the other coaches, I grease it. I grease the shit out of your headgear, your face, everything. Cool? Because I want everything to slip off. There's no reason for anything to stick or catch that headgear. Cool? Yeah, and it stays a lot better on the headgear than it does on the face, Vaseline. Cool? Let's go on that side.
He's gonna be the focus. So you get a few couple rounds with different people. Give him a good look. Yeah, next round. You jump on in here.
Monsieur Goss. That way you want to grease that so it doesn't touch them at all. So this is James.
Hi.
Cool. This is his fiance.
Okay, good.
So she's coming down to be support, be whatever. He trained me for my last fight. He gave me the right people to spar with. He gave me the right advice. He warmed me up and he gave me the advice. He gave me the 4 rounds against a boxer who's active, coming off 12 years of being retired. So he's being humble about it. Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
It was easy, man.
Yeah. During a fight, there's those kind of fighters, and there's fighters who quit after a loss. So there's the 2 opportunities he has to quit as a fighter. You can see it. Some of the guys will never quit in a fight, but then they'll lose a fight, and you'll see that's the other way the guy can quit. So there's 2 ways you can see it in their eyes, either during the ring or after a fight, and then there's some people who are sociopaths.
He's too.
Yeah. No. You got 30 seconds, so I suggest you work on your jab. Your jab, hook, pick a target on there. I mean, work on circling out. What you can do in a Muay Thai fight to beat somebody is always circle right and keep trying to get behind them. Cool? Just figure you out, man. I'm not going to coach too much, man. Just get in there. During the rounds, I'm not going to coach too much. Don't expect me here. A couple days in after we see what you got, but you're just you, man. You just got to get in there and do you. It makes sense. The only way to figure it out. 6 years. Ashley was here before me. We were at another school. I found it driving Uber. I was driving Uber 6 years ago when I first moved here to learn all the streets for real estate. So I would just drive for hours on it. I had nothing else to do. So I drove past here, and the other one, and then she was started like 2 weeks before me. And so she's the other pro here. So me and her right now are probably two of the pros right now. So me and Ashley, and then the other people are probably amateurs. I don't know if anybody else is pro, but that's the goal. That's the dream right there. So.
Get up in there. You get up in there. All right. Stop.
I felt like it.
Aloha. About the experience, you know what I mean? It's about part of him coming in, kind of doing his own thing. I want to be his coach, but a lot of coaches want to make it about them and want to do this and do that and yell and scream. I want to feel like I'm playing a video game, talk to him during the fight like we're just playing a video game. That's the best thing. Like he's an avatar. So I want him to, he's got to learn, he's got to do it all on his own. He's got to show up, he's got to be able to walk in here on his own. He's got to be able to know he's going to spar, you know what I mean? And he's got to like there's going to be a 1 or 2 times where like, hey, I'm not going to be there today. Go in there, do your thing. I mean, look at this group he's got at 3 p.m. on a freaking Wednesday. Nobody has it. You know what I mean? Just support, you know what I mean? Just listen, support them, you know, pretend like you love MMA for a while. What I mean is keep it, you know, just you do a YouTube video, watch some stuff about weight cuts. Weight cuts are the worst time for a girlfriend or fiance. That's when many relationships are gone.
Me and my too. I've been
You're gonna try hard.
Just watch him. I mean, whatever you want, man. Like I said, he's got five opportunities to get tested. It's his first good amateur, big amateur show. So I'd rather him get tested here than there. You know what I'm saying? So whatever you go, I'll be in his corner. I'll Vaseline his headgear, but whatever.
Anybody else gonna hurt him?
But what I'm saying is, he's kicking me in his fight. So there's nothing. It can't be worse here than it's gonna be. You know what I'm saying? If he's got a bunch of hands coming at him and he freaks out, then we'll learn something about him.
It'll be rough.
If I didn't want it rough, I'd stay at home. Come on. Yeah, let us know. What do you?
You know, hell, I know you know, but I just don't want, you know.